KOCO5 investigation we first brought you last year.
Yeah, last year I told you about farmers and ranchers in Oklahoma angry about a pipeline being built on their property, they say without their permission, and according to them, causing unacceptable amounts of damage. Well, today that pipeline is complete, but the complaints continue. From Sky 5, it looked like a small muddy river running through the Bermuda crop of the Barrington brothers, Kent and Steve. But it was not a river.
If Dad was here, he'd just be very angry.
It's what was left over after the construction of the Midship Pipeline, Oklahoma's newest natural gas highway spanning 200 miles and 8 counties. This was the scene on June 9th when we visited the Barringtons on their property.
I just love for them to just get it done and go on and get out of our way.
The gas is now flowing, but so are the complaints from landowners like the Barringtons, Oklahoma farmers who were forced by courts and eminent domain to let the pipeline cut through their land with the assurance that they would get paid a fair price and that areas around the pipeline, including the ground surface and soils, would be restored to pre-pipeline condition. What's all this junk here in the middle? This, they say, was not pre-pipeline condition, and when it rained, that muddy river turned into a lake.
It's a shame because this is registered as prime farmland. This is very, in the topsoil, it's very deep here. But obviously now this area is destroyed. Nate Lapps was hired by the Barringtons and about 120 other Oklahoma landowners to be their advocate during the Midship Pipeline's construction. Should the pipeline have been allowed to go into service? No. No, absolutely not. Lapps says the estimated damage at the Barrington property alone is $7.5 million. Midship is a subsidiary of Cheniere Energy, a natural gas company headquartered in Houston with offices around the world. A company spokesperson told me in an email that contractors are still working restoration activities, that they will reseed this fall where necessary, and that there will be, quote, some ongoing touch-up work for a while. And in photos taken by Midship and submitted to federal regulators in early August, restoration work on the Barrington property has clearly continued. In fact, Midship says it completed restoration on August 4th. But despite that, Lapps and the Barringtons say restoration work is not complete, that they are still dealing with flooding as well as damaged electrical and water lines. Midship insists that restoration is complete and that, quote, our contractors anticipate completing all final items by the end of September. But Midship would not comment about this, a lawsuit filed June 5th. Midship suing the Barrington brothers, saying they, not the pipeline's construction, are to blame for the muddy mess that lasted most of the summer. Alleging that the landowners have flooded and damaged the property.
They said the Barringtons did the damage.
Yes.
Did you do that?
No, sir.
There's no truth to that whatsoever?
No, sir.
And on August 3rd, weeks after our visit and one day before Midship says it completed restoration work, Midship sued the Barringtons again, accusing the Barringtons of continuing to pump water into the easement, which they said would directly go against a judge's order. Even further, the lawsuit accuses Steve Barrington of threatening Midship contractors, including an allegation of Mr. Barrington telling a sheriff's deputy the next person he felt threatened by, he would fill full of holes. In an email, Lapps says it was Mr. Barrington who was threatened by a Midship employee and that, quote, every part of the restraining order is false and the Barringtons have in no way interfered with construction. But while the brothers deny the accusations, they do not deny that all of this is taking a personal toll.
Our dad spent her life right here. And then we just literally get walked on.
You feel like you got no say?
Have no say.
We don't have
None.
no say. We don't have no say.
It's important to point out that the Barringtons describe themselves as strong supporters of the oil and gas industry, and with other pipelines already on their land, they say they had no problem adding another. You don't mind the pipeline?
No. Just do it properly.
So the Barringtons and the representatives say that they've been reaching out to their representatives in Congress asking for help for over a year. Now, I reached out to Congressman Tom Cole's office a few weeks back. And after that, and before Midship says that it completed restoration, Cole filed a congressional inquiry in regards to Midship and the federal regulators charged with overseeing them. Now, this court process is still in motion. We're going to be following it, and we'll let you know how all this gets resolved.